So I had to quit working for a minute to make a prepping video. We're in big trouble. The Democrats stole the California election yet again, trying to oust Newsom. Republicans were showing up to the polls. A lot of people were showing up to the polls saying, and when they got there, they said, "Oh, their vote has already been cast. You already voted." Yeah. So they stole a California election to keep their goon in there. Isn't that wonderful? And now, I'm expecting them to continue, since they stole the election from Trump. Why not steal for these governors and mayors and whatever, right? They're getting away with it. They control the Department of Justice, apparently. The FBI is nowhere to be found. It's incredible, guys. So that means the elections in the United States now are pretty much fucking rigged. Or always have been. So they're called selections now. So the world is in extreme danger because of this. Nobody is getting their vote. Nobody's getting their entitled vote because there's thieves, con artists, and cheaters going on. And even though Trump said he's going to rerun, it's probably not going to go his way because of the theft going on with the election systems. Dominion, bunch of, you know what, trash, communist, treasonous trash. And then also, we have one of the military guys, Milley, I believe is his name, was going to warn the Chinese if Trump was going to attack when he was under Trump in the administration. That's called treason. One of your top military generals is a turncoat. That just came out. Just wonderful stuff. I also saw America's GDP is down 41%. 41%. America's GDP is down 41%. That is economic collapse type shit going on. Guys, I've been working my bag off all summer to get the tiny house, my little bug out place, suitable, livable, on a very extreme tight budget. I don't know what you guys have been doing all summer. I hope you've been prepping and having a little cabin built or tiny house built. Get all your stuff in place now, because just my own personal experience, we had to order something for work, a common item. 5 weeks, they said, is the soonest we could get it. 5 weeks. That's insanity, guys. Everybody I talk to can't get this, can't get that, can't go to work. People don't want to work because they're just sitting at home getting the government welfare check because of the COVID. And then now they're forcing everybody to get shots or you're out of a job. So sounds like a big, giant toilet bowl flushing right now in the country. We're going down the tubes. America's going down the tubes. And China, I just recently saw, their production levels are down drastically, and they had to demo some buildings to get some property back. High-rises, built brand new high-rises, had to demo a bunch of them to get some land back. So they're either planning to build some farms or convert that into farmland or something. I'm not entirely sure. But there's shit going on that's insane. I hope everybody's out there safe, preparing. I have another prepping video coming up for you. My brother's coming down later today. He works in the healthcare field, and he has to now get the vaccine, which he does not want to get, because he knows as much as I do about it or more. and it is scary shit. And I told him, well, look, the only way it's going to go down is if that we have an MPP here, which is a government official, trying to put a bill forward saying, making it illegal for them to fire you for refusing the vax. Hopefully that goes through. If it doesn't, his other choice is quit his job. He's not tied to a pension or anything, and come work for me and my dad, and that way he can get around it. But then that would uproot his whole life, and he'd have to move back home and all that. So it's entirely up to him. I just said, you know, it's very... The government is extremely brutal right now, guys. We're going. Everybody's walking headfirst into tyranny right now, and they're using this emergency COVID that has a 98% survival rate to it to bring it in. Okay. Now you're gonna say, "Oh, but the variants, they're worse." Guess where the variants are coming from, guys? The fully vaccinated countries. Israel. There's a bunch. Go look it up. They have the data now proving this. Israel has, like, I'm going to say, what, 90% of their population is triple vax now with the booster, and they're still having a hellhole going on. Australia is in an absolute prison colony now again. They can't leave their house for more than an hour. There's all kinds of shit going on, and they have this cell phone app, government cell phone app, that you have to take a picture of yourself and where you're located every few hours so the government knows you're doing what they say. Insanity. I also saw a leaked post from an employee up in Walmart, Canada, saying internally they're debating on whether to allow or impose the vaccine passport. So you can't. So in order to come to a Walmart in Canada, you need the vaccine passport to buy groceries. That's already happening in France. It's probably already happening in Australia. Insanity going on, guys. I hope you guys are stocking up on supplements, medications, long-term storage, food, and you have a bug-out cabin or tiny house to go to. Because shit is falling apart rapidly. If you don't see it, then your head's in your, you know what. Your head's in your butt. You're not following the news. And then you're going to say, Rob, I watch the news all the time. You watch the local propaganda, national news, or you go to the websites that are all controlled and have Big Pharma on the board members of telling you to get this jab, that jab, and whatever. Yeah, that is not the news. That you have to watch alternative media, news. Press for Truth, We Are Change, AJ, you know, InfoWars, Caravan of Midnight, Joe Rogan show is actually now more informative than the actual news. Okay, a podcast is more informative than the actual news. Okay, we're in trouble, and if you guys aren't preparing, I've warned you for years. I don't know what else to tell you. And sorry guys, if you haven't been contributing to the tiny house and live locally around here and need a place to come, then you're shit out of luck, right? Because I'm not allowing some friends over here that aren't contributing my way and are actually with it. They're on their own. And good riddance, because it's brutal to say that to friends, but if you laugh this shit off and you got your head so far up your butt that you don't know which end is up, then it is what it is, guys. I have no pity for fools, okay? So I pity the fool. I pity the fool. So So anyways, I'm gonna get back to work, get this solar hooked up so I can double my capacity here at the off-grid tiny house and have a decent head start amongst the soon-to-be angry zombies, angry masses of people that are going to soon realize the government is totally screwing everybody. And we're in a controlled collapse. I made that video quite a while ago in prepping. Go to my prepping playlist, you can find it. I even called the COVID a year ahead and named where it was coming from, China. You can go look that up. It's called Disease X in the prepping playlist. Yeah, guys, it is getting extremely scary. Prices are continuing to go up. Scarcity is going up huge for everything. It's not good. So, prepare, guys. It's no joke. This is red alert. Get your head out of your butt. Get to work.